Coming up on this episode.
Just something about these last weeks where it starts to hit home with the students. I'm going home soon.
We're seeing the kids just get a little bit wild right now.
You, pick the weight up. This should be a ridiculously quick process. Go.
It's Starburst!
More trouble, more drama.
We got a rack of bananas.
Just a lot more fun.
The following wrappers to all of this food was found in several of your rooms.
How in the world?
You're not gonna fall. You can do this.
Serena got into an argument with another kid and ended up putting her fist through a window.
It's the end of the year. The kids have been under a great deal of pressure, and they're cutting loose now.
Just something about these last weeks where it starts to hit home with the students. I'm going home soon.
It causes them to really sometimes come off their program.
Where'd you put my knickers?
And we're seeing the kids just get a little bit wild right now.
Child, you put my knickers somewhere. What is knickers?
All we can do is support them and emphasize that we need them to do their best for just a little while longer.
We all want to go home, but yeah, I think more trouble, more drama. Just a lot more fun.
We've lost control. There's not a whole lot you can say to somebody if they're about to go home. There's no consequence because they're leaving. They don't care about activity. They don't care about their program. They just want to get out of here.
Oh you meaner!
Oh, dang, it didn't work. Oh, you got in the way.
Everyone's getting into much trouble as they can possibly get into. I haven't gotten into any trouble. Not me. Like, some people don't, but others are like, oh, we don't care.
Things are crazier than ever. They're pushing boundaries, they're driving staff crazy, like they're just pretty much doing everything they can do to not do anything you ask them to do.
Better!
Yours has nasty city stank on it. Yeah, but it smells delicious.
First up, I'm giving instructions. Okay? On the treadmill, you go 4.5 miles an hour for 4 minutes. Now, if you're somebody who can't do 4.5 miles an hour for 4 minutes, fine, but don't turn it down and then tell me you finished, all right? So, you guys know what to do, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. We know they're going home soon and they're not gonna have John T and Coach Nicole cracking the whip. And go. Don't get me wrong, we have some students who are doing great, but on average, they're not acquiring the fitness levels you would hope.
Stop! Take it!
I haven't been home in 3.5 months. And trust me, it's hard.
At this point, it's like almost over. Like, I can see like the light. But sometimes, like, I just don't want to be here.
I've literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into this plan, you could say.
God, I can't do it. It hurts.
Take that off. Take this off. What? 2 tins on each side. That's 95 pounds. Max.
Oh my God.
Hey, no. Every time I look over here, there's arguing and waiting around. You, pick the weight up. Go. Sit, lay down. Lay down. What are you doing?
You just said pick the weight up. I just did that. You mean make the weight more?
Fine. I'll tell you what. Where I come from, we do not lay on the bench and just stand around and watch other people stand there like, oh, how much do I do now? We move. Why? This should be a ridiculously quick process. I'm all by myself, and I move, and I just put your weight on. Go. Spot it. And you're done.
God.
People, don't Don't make me look over here and you guys are arguing over how much weight to put on. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
God!
You do see that there is a little bit more cattiness and tips that occur in these last weeks. It's at end of the year, what do you want to call it, senioritis, or just, oh my God, I gotta go home soon, I'm never gonna see these people again, and they get bummed about it. How many times at Costa Cola I ever get on your case because you would come down here and just sit on machines over and over again and not do anything?
I really have tried.
No, you haven't. Okay, maybe like you've tried from the way you look at things and what your interpretation of trying is. I'll tell you right now, the effort you put forth here, no, you haven't. And I'm sorry you're upset, man, but no, you...
Unfortunately, now that Camp Carolina is here, we're very good about locking the pantry and locking the food away, but they don't operate that way because they're a boys' camp. They aren't the wellness program that we are. It's very, very plausible that they aren't locking the pantry.
It's Starburst! Wait. Back to the note.
Last night, someone's broken into the pantry.
We didn't break into the cafe.
We walked through the front door. It was unlocked. We got a rack of bananas.
My concern is how are they getting out of the dorms?
Now, how do you get through this weird, Grindo?
I have climbed through a window at least 20 times.
I can't tell you. I'll just show you.
This is stolen property. They've eaten an entire box of this. Last night, I popped into one of the girls' rooms and out of habit, always kind of glanced down into their garbage cans, and I found a box of Pop-Tarts completely empty.
The following boxes were open and completely empty. The following wrappers to all of this food was found in several of your rooms.
How is this happening? I'm not even mad. I'm heartbroken. So that's all I have to say. Thank you. I don't have the answer. I just know that I saw some really guilty faces when I made my announcement.
Yeah.
Was the pantry locked?
The pantry was open. All of those were open. There were hardly, I swear on my life.
Can you give me your bag then?
No.
You have to just give me your bag. Hot cocoa, sugary candy, 210 calories per serving, lots of gum. Probably easily could have eaten 1,000 extra calories today. And most of them are shooting for 1,200 a day. Our students, if they find a way, will come in and take this food. They're good at what they do. They're sneaky.
It being the end of the year, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know kind of a part of growing up is breaking rules and stuff, so maybe they're not really going to go home and eat all that junk food and stuff, but we don't know. And the problem right now is that we're trying to keep things peaceful and calm because today is an exam day, and it's a really important day for academics.
Students are scrambling to improve grades. We're all starting to get kind of excited and a little nervous at the same time. We're very worried about Scotty. He may not understand that it's great to lose the weight, but if you fail the exams, how are you going to feel next year being the oldest kid in 8th grade?
You can look at Scotty's effort, his grades, and that's what breaks your heart. I know people when they're miserable. You are not it. If something's physically wrong with this kid, I want to see it, because we catch him doing these things so many times, and we finally got him to admit the other day, John T, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just lazy. Okay, people who are miserable, that kind of stuff, you know you're not. I wasn't miserable. Take the bite.
Scotty, Basso. I think I'm beyond the point of terrified for Scotty going home. To me, I think it would be a miracle to see him come back next year and have lost weight.
He did.
Coming up.
So, kind of want to talk to you guys about Scotty. He's not self-motivating.
Just found out today that there's things going on that we never knew about.
I don't know what else to do.
And later.
It's the end of school year, kids are excited. We got a dance tonight. They've been out all day getting their hair done, their nails done.
I like getting dressed up now because I don't have to feel like people are staring at me.
These are my first actual pair of professional proper high heels.
The Bastos are here, and I've been wanting to talk to them for a while about Scotty's progress through our program. Really his lack of effort and things that we can do to solve this issue. I think it might be hard for him to hear, but it might be some truths that they really need to listen to.
We're gonna have a little chat about morning activity. In 6 weeks, you have accumulated 11 unexcused absences. Scotty's 6 unexcused absences is an automatic fail from the class. Do you see the problem here?
Definitely.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How are ya?
Fine.
So, kind of want to talk to you guys about Scotty.
Okay.
Number one, his morning PE class. He hasn't been going. Scotty's got 16 unexcused absences for the semester. We allow a student to have 6 before they fail. He's not self-motivating. If we don't keep on him, he won't keep going. When he feels that things are a little bit tough for him, he starts crying. And when I say crying, he cries to the point where it's wailing and bawling and won't stop.
If I'd have known then, I could have said, and you do this.
It's harder for us to be involved with, the fixing process if we don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
I just feel like I've totally failed him.
Mom then got upset about the thought of that. It was just eerily similar, the two behaviors, anytime something upsetting happens.
Just found out today that there's things going on that we never knew about. And of course, every time I say anything, I feel like I'm making an excuse for him. And it's not that I'm making an excuse for him. It's just, he's my son.
You're not understanding.
I know his academic part of his grades need work. And, I thought that was the challenge I was up against.
He needs to learn that the program, the clinical, the academic, all of these 3 departments teach personal responsibility, personal accountability. When he starts seeing that his choices affect other areas of his life negatively, that's when we can expect change.
So is this a good talk or a bad talk?
It's just a talk.
Scott's looking at failing if he does not get his act together in these last 2 weeks.
I need you to look me in the eye, and I need you to promise me that starting tomorrow, you are going to give 110%, and that you're going to be at every class you have on time, prepared, and ready. Because more than anything, I want you to succeed. The one thing that you've asked me if you can do for the last 2 months is what? What have you wanted to come home to do?
Promote from the 8th grade.
Exactly. So your dad and I have decided that if you keep this promise to me, you will be promoting with your 8th grade class. But if you don't, you won't go to promotion.
There's no reason why Scott can't bring those grades up.
Is it something you can do?
Yeah. My biggest fear is that he's not going to promote, that he's going to be in 8th grade next year. My biggest hope is that he proves us all wrong.
I look so different now. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to see me like that. Like I really wasn't self-aware, I guess you could say, about my body. I was like 220 there, and now I'm like 179. I mean, I should be happy, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, you're huge. Like, Tanisha looks totally different now. I don't remember her this big, ever.
Once they start to get to their ideal weight, I think there's always a danger that they fall into the stigma and what society places on them. By that time, hopefully we've got them realizing that it's more about a healthy lifestyle than looking like somebody on the cover of a magazine.
Tanisha, you've changed. You've changed so much.
I don't know. You don't? At all. I see a person who had no idea how close she was to danger.
You can see your eyes now.
Looking at those pictures, I see a person who didn't want to see the truth.
Ew, you look so fat!
My face is greasier.
My fears are getting back to the weight that I was at, not being comfortable with myself anymore, not having the self-esteem as high as it is now. I guess basically losing everything I built here.
I don't have old man's chin anymore.
You don't look like the same person at all. How much weight have you lost?
7'6".
Whoa, awesome.
You're not like a chick. You know, I love being thinner.
2 weeks. Okay. You know, he's more willing to get out on his own 2 feet and do things. You know, I think that's important.
You get to that class on time, get your schoolwork done, okay?
He comes back 85 pounds lighter. To me, that doesn't mean a whole lot if he doesn't come back a confident person.
You want to go to that promotion, right? Then you bust your butt and you show me you can do it, because I know you can. Okay? I love you. Okay? Come on.
You know, it's hard, you know, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna pass. Now, I gotta worry about academics, my weight loss, being away from home.
You'll be home on Sunday.
Like, I've got a whole lot going on in my mind right now, and it's really hard to focus, but, you know, like I said, I'm gonna pass. I'm telling you right now, Mom, I'm going to pass. I promise you I will pass. I am going to pass the 8th grade.
Coming up.
I never rock climbed before in my life. How in the world?
I'm scared. I want to get down.
Lean back and trust it.
Oh, Mother!
And later.
Today is a really big day. It's the final weigh-in. You know, if you haven't done the work, then the scale could be a harbinger of bad news.
Honestly, I wish I could tell you why they're going crazy. I have no idea. People are literally going haywire.
To help release some of the tension that's building near the end of the year, I'm going to take the kids off campus and get them doing something a little unfamiliar for them, push their boundaries a little bit. So I've decided to take them rock climbing. For some of them, it's their first time ever climbing anything.
Have you lost anybody before?
No, I've yet to lose anyone.
Okay.
That's a pretty good track record, right?
Today is kind of a really good time for them to challenge themselves and kind of overcome some fears. There are a lot of activities that these kids feel like they can't do because of weight issues, but it's really good for them to kind of get the chance to overcome that and realize like they can still do things that every healthy weight range person doesn't even think twice about.
Rock climbing is an adventure.
Tanisha is definitely like an inspiration to me because she just definitely has like, I don't know, something in her that just think positive all the time.
Yeah, Tanisha! Woo!
Getting to the rock to climb it was a harder workout than when I actually tried to climb the rock.
Oh, in the tree again, Tanisha. Yeah, hold on to those.
Good stuff.
All right, what's our aim point?
How in the world? What? When I got to the rock and saw that it was vertical, I thought, What in the world do they expect me to use to climb up this thing?
All right, Emily, you're up next.
I don't like this.
There you go. You're doing great, Emily. Just move over that way. You got it. You can do it. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yep, trust your shoes.
Tanisha was belaying me, helping me get up the rock. And she was just like so supportive because she was like cheering me on. But I was like scared because Coach Nicole, like, of course she was jumping around and, you know, it looked so easy.
I do all my own stunts. Little steps, you can do it.
Come on, Emily, you got this. You can do it. I was scared. Like, I was like, Tanisha, I want to come down.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming to get you.
I'm scared. I want to get down.
You're okay. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. There you go. You're almost down. She wanted to give it a chance, and I think that was really empowering for her to be able to get herself there and then actually get to try rock climbing. Tanisha!
Hey, come on, Tanisha.
You shimmying?
That'll work.
How you feeling?
Oh, mother! Oh, mommy. I never rock climbed before in my life. Never. And that was the whole reason why I wanted to.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, boy.
Tanisha's experience has been like really hard.
Oh my gosh.
She had a really tough time.
Alright.
You can do it.
I was terrified, actually.
Pull with that. Ah, baby steps.
There you go. I was battling myself.
Yeah! Little steps, little steps. Good work.
You were rock climbing.
You were officially rock climbing.
And it was hard. I got myself 3 feet up. And that was hard.
Today was a very successful day for Tanisha. She made it 2-3 steps up the rock, which is absolutely phenomenal for her. Really glad she got the chance to get out here and get this experience under her belt. You got it!
Come on!
My foot slipped. That's okay, Charlie's got you. You're not going anywhere.
Climbing up the hill, I was gonna quit.
Position your hands up. There you go.
And I just got myself together and used all my strength that I could, and I got myself up the hill.
You're almost there. Good. Nice. All right, work over towards the anchor right there for me, Tiger. That's awesome.
Come on, let's go. Give me 2 shots, I'll be down real quick.
You can do this. It's gonna be easier for you if you lean back and trust it, okay?
What if I fall?
You're not gonna fall. Hey, Charlie, lower just a little. You can do this.
Oh my God.
What are you concerned is gonna happen? And I realize it's scary, right? Because it's like it's not your control at the moment. What you have to do is just trust somebody else is gonna take care of it, right?
Tarina did amazing. She made it all the way up to the top. It was a big personal victory for her. She was really proud of herself.
You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep cruising. I'm with you, right here.
I was very pleased with it. Besides the crying on top, it was a huge excitement, and that's something I really want to take with me.
You're okay. You're okay. I'm right here with you. It just gets a little steeper. There you go.
That was a really good time for her to realize, you know, things get hard and you might want to quit, but they are still in your reach. You just need to push yourself a little bit harder than you thought you'd have to.
So I know I did something, and I didn't quit.
What are all your grades? Okay. Emily, math A.
And
Social studies, I got an A.
Geography, A. Detecting a pattern here. Science, A.
All my PEs, I got an A.
And it just goes on and on. Emily did wonderfully. Not that we're surprised. Before Emily arrived, she wasn't doing great in school, not straight A student. And when she came here, the small classrooms, being around people that had the same goals as her, she really excelled.
Yeah, I guess I'll promote with flying colors.
Tanisha got all A's this year and really, really deserved them.
I wanted to jump up and down, and I wanted to go call my mommy.
She definitely is college material. Her writing's excellent. She's a high-level thinker and a hard worker.
It's just awesome to see the results of hard work.
You would have to come around at one of our most successful cases. And I think she's really benefited from coming back here a second year.
I'm proud of myself. It's taken a lot of hard work. That passed. I'm going to college for political science. I want to be a lawyer. But I'm nervous about college.
She's grown kind of accustomed or comfortable being here. I think her challenge is college, being able to make the correct choices, not succumb to peer pressure and all those trials and tribulations.
6-8 weeks ago, Tarina went to me and said, I plan on dropping out of high school as soon as I'm done with this program. Tarina did not take exams.
I want to be a counselor. Either that or a lawyer, because I'm a good arguer.
She has these dreams. How can she do that without a high school diploma?
She's facing going home to a not so supportive environment, and that I think is a very scary reality for her.
Scotty had mixed results with his grades this year. He passed all his classes, but in typical Scotty fashion, he's a straight A student mentally, but his work ethic hurt his grades. But he will be moving on. These are called your capable grades. They're all A's, so you got it up here. But what's happening here?
I'm not doing the work.
You're not doing the work.
I probably could have done better, but what's done is done, and the past is the past. You just gotta keep looking forward.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
What's up?
I tried. Just want you to know that I tried.
You tried what?
To pass. I tried.
What are you saying?
I failed science, and I failed English.
Okay. All I need to know, though, is did you pass the 8th grade?
Yeah?
I need to know that you at least tried.
Yes.
And you put in the last-ditch effort, right?
Yes.
And Mr. Billy will tell me that, right?
Yes.
Okay, babe. I love you.
Love you too.
Few more days.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not saying she's a pushover, but I know that if she sees that I tried, I care about my mom knowing that I tried.
I think I'm gonna do a French manicure too.
It's the end of school year, kids are excited. We've got a dance tonight. They've been out all day getting their hair done, their nails done, buying new duds.
These are my first actual pair of professional proper high heels.
The band's setting up, the energy is picking up. We're all very excited. We've been down there all day decorating and can't wait to show it off to the kids.
Nail polishing skills are not genetic. It's just something you either have or you don't.
Uh-oh.
And she does not.
They're beautiful, aren't they? If you want, I'll paint your nails later. All the girls get their hair done and their nails done, and they really get to feel like normal teenagers.
Prom is important to the kids because it gives them somewhat of a normal high school experience.
I like getting dressed up now because I don't have to feel like people are staring at me.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one.
All right, thank you, ladies. Have fun. All right, guys, thanks. Have fun tonight, all right? You deserve it.
For dinner, we had tofu kebabs, and there were pork kebabs, and pita chips, and a salad, and fruit, and carrots.
Thank you for just never letting me stop and always keep pushing me and stuff. And I'll see you again next year.
You're welcome, Scotty. Can't wait till you get back. Good luck this summer.
Thanks.
That was sweet. Oh, Emily and Owen. That's the cutest thing ever. Owen asked her to the dance.
And she said yes.
Aww.
At the dance, we held hands, okay, and we slow danced together. Oh yeah, it was really fun going with Owen. I think we really enjoyed it.
It was so funny because Owen told me that he and Emily were a couple. They're going out now.
It's definitely fun to have something to be rewarded after all your hard work.
I'm loving it. Woo!
Well, Tanisha just in general has come out of her shell a lot. When she first got here, it was hard for her to walk, let alone start busting moves and getting down on the dance floor.
She's got that one headbanging move where she does the windmills. That was
amazing. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love that.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do at any particular moment. The music rules me, and I just let it roll through my body and do what it may. Oh boy, the dance was a lot of fun.
It went really well. I'm really ecstatic, really happy for them. And they look like they had fun and they're saying their goodbyes, so it's ending on a great note.
It's our last time as a group, with each other. So it's a little bit sad, but it was fun.
Coming up.
When I punched it, I didn't feel nothing.
Tarina got into an argument with another kid and ended up putting her fist through a window.
I punched the window because I was real mad. When I punched it, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel anything at all. I didn't know I was bleeding until she told me I was bleeding. It was just more of rage.
Tarina got into an argument with another kid and ended up putting her fist through a window. Grateful it's not the kid that she hit, but still showing that Tarina's got some work with anger management and controlling her emotions.
Here's the window that was broken last night. Some words were exchanged. Name calling.
Two-faced backstabbers. I went after her, but there's a lot of people holding me back from me not to kick her butt.
It was quite a struggle. She's a very strong girl.
I got 2 stitches right here. I got 2 stitches in my arm right here. And there's 2 open wounds right here. If you've seen the window, imagine me hitting her.
One hand, we can celebrate that she didn't hit the student, so there's been some improvement, but it's casting a little bit of a shadow over all of her proud achievements over the last few days.
I regret punching the window. I just wish I could have handled it better.
She's just shutting down. She's just waiting for the day she can go home so that it's all over.
Every student, when they first got here, they ran their baseline time mile, and we reevaluate that time mile every 7 weeks. So this is the very, very last time mile of the school year. This is fun, right? Scotty was just clutching his torso and saying his incisions were hurting. Post-surgery, you shouldn't be out here running the mile.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Tarina can't run this last time mile because there's a risk that those stitches might tear and we have to take her back to the hospital. All right, guys, when you get to the second pillar, turn around, come back, and you're gonna meet me there at the bridge, and I'll tell you your time.
Okay.
Get set, go.
when I first got here, one of my biggest fears was that maybe I wouldn't be able to do this.
1 mile is 7 laps.
If we don't finish it, we don't finish it, but we're gonna try. Slow and steady wins the race. Congratulations, you just finished a mile. 1 hour, 22 minutes and 19 seconds.
It was amazing to be able to move as easily as a juvenile and to not think about it.
9:53, 9:54, 9:55, 9:56.
Come on, guys.
Good work, 10:55. 11:17, 11:18. Good work. The students' miles I was really happy with. Usually I have a great deal of time in between each student finishing, so I could write down their scores, and they were just boom, one after another after another. 15:40, 15:41, 15:44. Got it.
I never thought that Wellspring wouldn't work for me. I thought, what if I don't work for Wellspring? It's not the job of Wellspring to lose my weight for me. It's my job to push myself beyond what I ever thought I was capable of, to reach for a goal that I want more than anything.
Tanisha lost about 6 minutes off of her time mile. It's really night and day for the girl that came here and couldn't even do 1 lap around the basketball courts without having to stop. Today, you just did 24:17. So essentially, in your time here, you went from not even being able to do a mile to an 80-minute plus mile, and now you're almost down to 20 minutes.
That's so good.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Good job, Tanisha. Thank you.
I couldn't be prouder of Tanisha. She works her tail off every day to get to the point where she's at now.
I'm achieved. I'm achieved.
Today is a really big day. It's the final weigh-in. It's the end of the whole journey for a lot of these kids, and it's going to be a real measure of what their overall success has been. So there's a lot of anxiety.
Eventually I'll plateau, but it terrifies me to think about how much more I have to go before I'm at a healthy place.
I'm just hoping for a big weight loss, but it's gonna be a little bit harder at home.
I'm hoping to lose at least another 3 pounds, possibly. The end is definitely in sight.
Morning, Emily.
Coming up.
Be as still as you can. Come on. Yes, ma'am. Today is a really big day. It's the final weigh-in. I think kids look at the scale as the only measure of their success. You know, if you haven't done the work, then the scale could be a harbinger of bad news. Is Tarina coming up here?
I don't think so.
No?
She punched the window. She didn't get back till 2 in the morning.
Evidently, she got home from the hospital at 2 in the morning, so she's had kind of a long night.
It's painful. I can only lift it like that. And I got a tetanus shot on top of all the stitches, and my arm hurts really bad.
Like my last week is my last time to make a pretty big weight loss, but it's gonna be a little bit harder at home.
Morning, Emily. How are you?
Okay.
Last week you were 179.5. Go ahead. And this week, 176. Yeah. 3.5.
It's just amazing just to feel like this. You know, I definitely feel like so much different, like in a positive way. I'm gonna lose at home, so it's gonna be good. I mean, I'm not gonna gain.
I'm really proud of myself. Emily asked me earlier today, what's your goal weight number? And I was like, honestly, I don't have a number. I just want to be happy, and I'm at that stage right now.
Good morning.
Good morning, Heather. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm okay.
So be as still as you can. All right. Well, I think you'll be pleased with the weigh-in. 203. You lost 4.5. Scotty, good morning.
Good morning. You get what you deserve, I guess. My weight loss.
Well, whenever you're ready, you can get on.
I've learned that if you don't take responsibility for your own actions, you're not gonna, it's not really gonna get you anywhere.
All right, so last week, you were 296. This week, you gotta be really still. 290.5.
Yeah! Like I said, there's still a big possibility that I'll have to come back next year. And if that's what it takes to get me healthy, I'll do it.
I dread weigh in on weeks when I know that it's gonna be a small number. I dodge and I duck and I hope that Miss Heather will not notice.
Tanisha, are you ready for this? No. Well, let's do it anyway, because I'm tired of being up here. All right, 393.5 last week. Do you remember that? Do you need an arm up?
Ah!
Come on. The longer you're awake, the more your weight's gonna just gain. So the earlier you get on the scale, the better. Yes, ma'am. Okay, be really still. Tanisha.
What?
He lost 10 pounds.
I sweated the sweat and I felt the pain and I worked and I worked and it's amazing to me to see it paying off.
Bye. On the next episode of Too Fat for 15, Fighting Back.
The students are scared to death that they're going to go home and not be able to keep up their program.
10 chickens? Yeah, cheese on the side.
And then people just started staring at me again, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
He got mad and walked off.
I have felt in the past trapped inside my body, and now I am no longer trapped.
It's a big day for Emily. It's her 12th birthday.
I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm not gonna be like starving myself. Damn it! I just don't want to weigh in here because I'm afraid I'll gain. I don't want to gain.